And we're up. I think we're up. Yeah, looks like we're up. Sweet. Awesome. 32 spots, 32 spots left. Yep. $15 a spot. Stuff in the shop. Sweet. I'll be right back. I need to pull up the shop. I need to pull up the store. What up? What up? What up? How you guys all doing? Hope everybody's doing good this evening. Everybody feeling lucky? Have I'm feeling lucky. I mean, I feel like we're due up given last breaks. Gonna get some music on. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. Early birds will get a give you in just a little bit here. Let me see what we got going on. Managed by giveaways. There's nobody here. Two people here. That was weird. For like a split second, I saw 0 people here. And I was like, that can't be right because at minimum, I'm in there, you know? And else. Just about to. Sounds about right. You guys bought a lot last time. You guys get your packages, right? I thought I saw most of them already landing from the last break, even though the last break wasn't so littered with hits. Hopefully, we really have a better night. It's always disappointing when the breaker doesn't get a whole lot of cards to show. It's not as it's not as fun from us. What's up, Silent? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Has anybody gotten in on Sapphire yet? I got some packages from Sapphire. Yeah, you definitely got to tell last time. Definitely got a ton. So show notes should be updated. We are basically keeping the teams the same. All of the teams are going to stay the same. I did take off trading. I did a private break and had trades activated, and it just took way too long. So we're gonna take off the trading, but we're gonna leave some incentives. We're gonna get better pricing on the incentives themselves. But yeah, random 32 teams. We've got the same teams as last time. Nothing's changed on the teams. So some spots like the Street Fighter team has a ton of people in it, and there are teams with like the Peter Tingle team that has just Spider-Man. So that's what we're going this time around. Early birds will get a givey in just a little bit here. I need to make sure that we got some cards to do for a giveaway. We're gonna stick with the 1990 Impel series just because the cards look so familiar with the other cards. So we're gonna be doing some giveaways. This is what we got tonight in terms of options. I'm kind of feeling. Let's do a little bit of. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Some X-Men teams feel good this today. So early birds will get this as a buyer. Early bird givey. So let me load that one up. I'll move this over here. Oh, Move this over here. Ah. So, my God, everything is just falling. These boxes, the way that they sealed them, does not sit flat at all. It's kind of annoying. Like I wish it would sit flat. But let's get this Givy up. This is the early bird Givy. I love my early birds, so I'm definitely going to keep this going. I like that idea. Obviously, easiest way to get the early bird Givy is be here when we start, and I always try to start on time, but it's not always the case. But let's get this Givy going. I hate that I have to put the fact that it is a Marvel card in there. Every time. 1990 MPO. We're also going to do a pack out of the 1990s X Force. I'm still trying to complete the set. I haven't been able to complete that set yet. I've got a ton of Devil Hole cards, but that set is not complete yet. So we'll do a little bit of a pack out on that if anybody wants to join me in opening those packs. Otherwise, while we're running auctions, we'll get that going. So this Givy should be ready to go. This one card, international, followers only, and go. All right, start that giveaway. 5 minutes on the timer. Yep, go. Go, go, go while I try to figure out this music. All right. Come out. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, King John? Getting that give you guys. Early birds always get the givvies. It's always nice to have that. We got a little bit of mailbag as well. I should be all sapphire cards. Actually, maybe not all sapphire cards. I definitely did get into a couple of different things this week. Let's see. Let's play some. Let's play some maybe gorillas. Yeah, let's play some gorillas. Boop, 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 boop. I've got to grab gloves. Yeah, I'm gonna grab gloves real quick. You got 3 minutes left on the timer. Then we'll start. Open up some mailbag. I wonder how much traffic we're gonna get tonight. just because people are opening up Sapphire tonight. Um, I definitely just try to hit my Omega Red in every single break that I got into, and it did not work out in my favor. So we'll see. We'll see. I think I might on Sapphire. I think I might just buy singles to be honest. Um, the odds are just too hard with 200 characters, and nobody's. I mean, this product is the Sapphire is basically going to become unbreakable because it's just too many options, too many. I mean, sure, every single numbered card, depending on what rolls, will be good. I mean, you get a 101 and it's definitely going to pay for itself, sure. But you could easily spend $100 on one character and get nothing. And that's just not really, I mean, that's the nature of that product. But math wise, it doesn't work out. Got 1 minute left on the Givey. For those of you that are here, go ahead and get in that. Then we'll do some mailbag, and then we'll start running some auctions if we get, a good amount of people in. I've got a couple of different options. This one, these two are from the same person. Oops. Case breaks. And this little one is from McGraw. We'll start with this one. Hey Darth. Darth, we're not doing minifigures this time around. But thanks for stopping by. I am still waiting for the shipment of um Lego Miles. Nothing, no updates on that yet. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Um so this is a preview of the cards that you'll be seeing. Yeah, I'll definitely send you a message once we the needful things. Nice. Congrats. So I will send that card out for you. The reason why I'm picking those cards is because they have the same ribbon as these guys. So that's why I'm doing that as a giveaway. So that is going to get a giveaway pack. Why did your shipping double? That's weird. That's interesting. Because well, the breaks themselves are much larger packages. But was it 148 before? Oh, interesting. Um, I honestly, Whatnot's been acting a little weird lately. Um, hmm. Did anybody else's shipping change? I know we haven't run anything yet, so I don't know if you guys were actually looking at it. Um, King John's didn't change. Refractor, Omega Red, Onslaught. So they gave me this, but no carding. Strange. I wonder if I mean you want a giveaway, which is different than because the giveaways shipping is charged directly to me. I wonder why yours would have lowered them or would have gone up. That seems strange. Oh, I don't like these. I don't like these sleeves. Oh, whatever. This is from uh, Mr. Grova. His break. Slightly alphabetized. So not bad. Better odds, better sales. So that's worth checking out whenever he's on. This is Case Breaks. This is the first person that I saw had Sapphire. So we're gonna get a chance to look at those Sapphire cards if you're not aware of them anyway. I think I hit some colored in here, so hopefully these get paid. Yes, I will be breaking. I've been in NW Rips and Marvel shows and have bought several. These cards are nice. Yeah, these are pretty nice cards. Needful things. I usually do a bit of a mailbag right at the beginning while we're waiting for loading, and then we'll start auctioning off the spots. I probably should. I guess probably start auctioning now. Um, but I always save my hits just to. I always give a brief of about how much I've spent to get in these spots and what's the possibility of hitting and all of that. Um, just why would you use packing peanuts? It's annoying. Um, Whatever. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 characters. 10 characters. 10 characters, and this was a pretty penny. Um, First night, so first night mojo was part of it, but definitely a lot of cards, or a lot of dollars to not necessarily get a whole lot of characters out of it. But let's see what we got. So this is my Jane Foster. Never loaded these. Did not save well. Jane Foster, such a pretty card. Yes, Sapphire is overpriced. It is super limited supply, and it seems like um, David Adams has a box for 14,000 or a case for 14,000. I think that is some insane numbers, but that's why it's overpriced because the market's kind of driven it to be that way. It sucks, but this one is the colored ones. It's super limited in terms of the base has already been a nice color, but the numbers there's only math. Um, if you do the math, most breaks are at 15-20K. Um, that seems about right. It really depends. I think today, well, really yesterday and the day before that, I feel like I saw $20 spots, which is really starting to infer on their ability to make some profit out of this break, out of that break. This one's probably going to go to my brother. He does some Iceman collecting, so that'll look nice. I thought it was going to be an Aqua actually, but it's not. I like to collect a Rainbow Forge. I'm a blacksmith, so that would be cool. All right, that's cool. The Forge 1 of 1 I did see get hit yesterday, and I think they paid. I think they paid. I think they immediately turned around and sold it. Destiny. A um, little bit of 75 on 75. Yeah, the Aqua on Iceman will look really, really good. But I love Omega cards, so that might be something I keep. Apocalypse. 3 out of 5 Apocalypse. That's a big card. Might have to offload that one too. And then Colossus. So I think that's probably the biggest one of the weekend. We'll see if we actually decide to sell it. And then we have Solaris, 2 bases out of Solaris. Century. Caught the chat sleeping on a couple of these. That's why I got it the way that I got in. And then I think that one of these characters was a giveaway. Maybe it was Kazar and Nighthawk. I feel like these two might have been giveaways. It was random, so 350. That sounds close. 1, 2. Yeah, I mean, I did it. Teach the the point is to keep the chat honest and whether or not it's sleeping on folks. And then I think when times get tough, they just start offloading characters. Oh man, Jessica Jones, Ronan, Jessica Jones. I really don't like Jessica Jones's art this package. This uh-huh. Wheel wasn't all that great to me, but ultimately it comes down to what do you hit, Star Lord, Spider Girl, Spider characters always get that juice. Yeah, 350 sounds about right, to be honest. It might have been a little bit more because it was opening night. Jane Foster, Cannonball, Dazzler, Colossus. Why is Colossus packed separately? It's all from the same person. The last package that I have from this break, Valeria, Elena. Oh, it was actually 2 separate breaks. That's why. Because I remember this one. 65 out of 75. So. Yeah, she does look good in purple. I mean, these cards in general look nice. I mean, but they're still massive centering issues. Like this one's clearly right heavy, right? Like even to the visual eye, you can kind of see right off the bat. This one does look pretty good though. This might be worth potentially grading and saving for a while. Yeah, they had to print the entire run because they had all the markings from regular Chrome, which I can. Like this card is from this Onslaught. You can see that there's like a print line almost. When you get the cards in hand, look out for it. It might affect some of the scores, and a lot of them are not getting 10s. I haven't seen a whole lot of 10s in general. But that is that mailbag from Case Breaks. Yes, it does show how disposable it is. I mean, that's certainly. I think one of my regulars on here was like, we trade paper for cardboard. And that's certainly about right. This next package is from a seller on here goes by the name of Hidden Gems SQ. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but it's also part of the game. It's gambling. It's betting, sports betting on a card that will actually pay out and be something. So this Hidden Gems has a different type of game that I haven't seen before. Um, you actually pay for a spot, and then drop a coin on Plinko, and um, you get one of the cards in that row. So some rows are that's always been a very nice card. Finally picked that one up. Um, yeah, it's still gambling, sure. And the range is pretty good. It's for like a $25 drop. It's anywhere between 20 and 30. So sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower. Um, oh yeah, this card. This is actually from last year's Chrome. It finally resurfaced. There's a very short amount of cards available of this. It was a very short print run. So there's only people will say that there's only 10 of them, but it's not numbered. I don't know how accurate that is, but I finally saw one and I said, yeah, I want that. I want that card. I want to add it to my collection. Um, so you have like a mystery bag, right? So this one was a $30 mystery bag, and essentially came with all of these cards in the mystery bag. Some of it is refractors that I have, right? So this is all kind of just fluff to kind of pad the spots, and then you have a numbered card, and it's could be $30, could be $20, could be $40. It really kind of depends on how lucky you are based on your Plinko. So these are other inserts that we'll hopefully get out of these chromes, but not too many of them. So this is that. Okay, we'll set this aside. Um, this is another $30 mystery pack. So insert, 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 refractor, insert, and the numbered card was Morbius. So, this was not a part of that drop. It was a separate sale. Um, and then more and more mailbags will start auctions. Okay. But yeah, definitely worth checking out his show, just because it can get a little wild in there with what he puts up. Some of the drops are $100 drops. Some of them are not $100 drops. Some are like $10, $15, easy stuff. So we've got this one. These were, I don't remember the price on these, but basically you always get a numbered card. So this one is Bucky Barnes and a bunch of inserts. So they're basically the same thing, same idea. What's up, Josh Dunn? How you doing? Insert, 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 insert. Okay. And the big card, Agatha. 77 out of 100. I guess I didn't realize that people one touch a lot of cards that are numbered, because I've just been top loading. I guess that makes sense if you're paying for a card over a certain dollar amount. Fin Fang Foom. More factors. I need more room. Yeah, there's a big card. Goes with my Wolverine. Um, that's out of 50 as well. I think it might actually be the same number, which might be cool to try to collect that set. But how else could you make it more difficult, right? You got to find the one number that's the exact same on all the cards of all the giant size ones. Inserts, Banshee, Angel. Cloak. Some Iron Man inserts. Okay, last one. Last one. Last one. Oh, Beast on the True Blue. Beast on the True Blue. Another Angel, another Hercules. Okay. Let's make some room. Put this somewhere that I don't have to deal with right now. All right. Then we'll probably start running some auctions on the game. Look at that. Should probably comp that and sell this. I don't really PC Apocalypse. I don't really like his art this time around. But both of those will get sold. Got that's going. Oh, one of these boxes fell on the back. That's okay. I'll deal with that later. Ooh, stickers. Stickers. Okay. Let's get. So, for those of you that have not been in my breaks before, please take a look at the spots list. The characters are organized a little bit differently. There's only 32 spots in this break. So you have a wide range. There's teams that are essentially set. So Into the Spider Verse has Ghost Spider, Gwen Stacy, Spider Man 2099, Silk, Miles Morales, Spider Ham, Wreck Rap, and Webhead. And then you have other things like Magic and Mystic, which has Scarlet Witch, Agatha Harkness, Dormammu, Amaranth, Tim Fan Foom, and Howlroon. You've got teams like the Midnight Suns. You've got teams like the Eternals, Inhumans, Cosmic Entities, Asgard. Yeah, so definitely check on those. You are running basically the auctions themselves. Once you win, will automatically randomize. You have some incentives that are built in there as well. You have the opportunity to do a Sasha Pass at 18, a C2 pick 1 at 22, and a C3 pick 2 at 38. So these usually fill up pretty fast. We're probably going to be in and out in under 3 hours. It's not a super long break. Um, it goes by really fast. So we fill these fast. There's not a whole lot of characters to go from, and then we just essentially go from there. All right. So let's start the first auction. Let's see. Let's see how. Let's heat check them. chat, see how live we are. And let's. Thanks for all those shares. I appreciate it. Thanks for checking all those people. Usually, I will do giveies for shares as well. If you guys do a share, I'll send out a givey. But first one's live while I set up the next givey. I am feeling. Let's do a givey of. Let's see. Who did I get over this last week? That was good. Let's do the Excalibur team. So that'll be your first share givey. So we'll do this for a givey. Nobody bought into that first spot. Did it not run? It ran and nobody took it? Oh, interesting. Let's see, check it. It's only 45 seconds, so let's see. Givey number one. Hey, Josh. Thanks for getting in there. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Temporary. Impound the moon. Let's calibrate. Ooh. So Josh essentially gets Asgard. So Asgard includes Thor, Hercules, Enchantress, Throg, Beta Ray Bill, Hel, Jane Foster, and Valkyrie. So that one spot, would you pay what, $10 on that? Gets all of those spots in this break. So that's essentially the value that we're hoping to execute here for everybody. And giveaway is up. Sweet. Let's see. I'm also, like I said, I'm going to try and pack out 1990s cards. In the shop, you'll see a bunch of 1990s cards because that's what I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to build out a set of 1990s X-Force, which includes essentially these cards. The art is so cool on these. I don't know if you know, but in Comic Images, the first set of these Marvel cards, there's like a story that's happening. And I've been trying to complete this set, and I have all of these older packs that I'm essentially opening up. The bigger chase inside of here is the Deadpool card. The Deadpool card is showed it last time, but there's 3 of them. This is one of them. He's right in the middle there. Deadpool's chilling in this series set. I know he's not in this set this time around, so I figured why not? Here's the other Deadpool card. So that's always good. And then the last one is this one. This one actually is valued more. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's a full body one. And there's Cable in it. But the Assassin. So this would essentially be Deadpool's rookie card. So I've been trying to pack this one out. These are available in the shop if you guys want to open them with me. But I am working on them. Usually, what happens is when I complete a series of cards, this one has a total of 90 cards, including the checklist. Once I have completed them all, I usually put them in the shop, and people have the opportunity to buy them complete, pack pulled. Um, Obviously, duplicates and whatnot are going to go toward the next time I get one. But yeah, if you are so interested in buying one, by all means, we can certainly do that. Let's run another auction. Well, we got, yeah, 2.5 minutes. Let's run another auction. So Asgard is off the board. Thor is no longer possible. Hercules, Enchantress, all those characters are gone. But we will run the next one. Yeah, let's go. Start off at $10 and see where we're at. Session Pass is live at 18. Where is that Patrick? All right. Black Wolf, how you doing? Thanks for getting in there. I also need a sheet of paper to tally how many of these I pull out of the store. Hey, Stevie Johnson, how you doing? Hey, congrats. So you get the new champions. So the new champions consist of Ms. Marvel, Nova, Ironheart, and Liberty. Nova's obviously got the shot at the Galactic Legends. So those 4 characters went for $12. Not bad, not bad. I think that's pretty good. All right. Let's run another auction. Start off at 10. And go. There's Pedro in there for $10. Rebel won the giveaway. That's the Excalibur going to Rebel 1320. Thanks for getting in there. You're very welcome. These will get shipped out hopefully by tomorrow, I think. Should be fine to pack it all up and get it going. Pedro in there at 12 for his first spot in this book, I think. And you get the Spider-Verse. So big spot. Into the Spider-Verse has Ghost Spider, Wreck Rap, Spider-Man 2099, Webhead, Silk, Spider-Ham, Miles Morales for $12. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. This wax is so old. Absolutely. I don't have this card, so that's good. Cable. Join us. I have that card. Gideon. Escape. Warrior. Jubilee. Gambit. Revenge. Caliban. We'll put this here. Gambit. Jubilee. Warrior. The centering is so bad on this. Actually, this one's not too bad. To escape. The reason why their words are like this is obviously the vulture, right? But there's a there's like a almost like a story that's happening in the back of these cards. So you do want to see the back, even though the back is kind of plain. It's got all these different. Sometimes it's the introduction of a character, and um, let's see here. Let's try another. Okay. Where is my mouse at? Mhm. Okay. Mhm. Oh, 1990s, X-Force. I've opened up one pack so far for myself. 2368 Gambit, Jubilee. That odds are pretty good that you'll hit the Deadpools because there's 4 of them. And there's only 90 cards total, so it's not a whole lot of options to hit something else. Um, I would say Deadpool is probably some consider this the rookie card of Deadpool because it's like in a full set. But it's not the first appearance of Deadpool on a card. That's actually this one that I have. Made also by Comic Images. Um, but this one would be considered uh, his rookie card. So I have that as well. Just put them there. Nobody, no takers at 15. Is that right? I didn't see anything spin. Let's run it again. Let's see here. So Stash Pass is at 18. Spots should be at about probably closer to $21, $22, roughly. So, I mean, I think it's a good value either way because you could hit Spider Man for $15. You could hit Iron Man for $15. Iron Man is guaranteed 8 cards just because we have 8 blasters. Um, but could obviously hit something massive. Could also just end up with a bunch of inserts. So Iron Man is the guaranteed spot in this. Sublingo. Sub Staley. Ferocious. Dominoes is also in this set. New leader. So it's Cable and his new team, basically. Sunfire is also here. Mutate. Nitro. Nitro's card is actually pretty expensive too. Gambits. Jubilee. Warrior card. And the Goodbye card. That is number 2. By all means, for anybody who hasn't been here before, check out the show notes. We are basically doing Marvel teams here. So some pretty big spots are grouped together. I've kind of narrowed the field down to just 13 teams. When I do hobby boxes, I'll probably bump it to 64 teams, and we'll be basically removing the big name out of every single slot. So, like the Spider Verse, I would argue that Ghost Spider, and to keep the cost down, could be its own spot. So Ghost Spider will have its own spot, and then Ruckrab, Spider 99, Webhead, Silk Spider Ham, and Miles will get their own spot. So trying to add value as much as possible. But hobbies, obviously, you have a little bit more different odds to hit different things. So I want to single out those characters, give them their due value. But let's see. Ferocious, Domino, New Leader, Sunfire, Mutate, Nitro, Gambit, Jubilee, Warrior, 70. 29 has to be its own spot in most. Yeah, I mean, the way that most people run these breaks, um, all of the characters have their own spots. I'm trying to keep the teams as minimal as possible so we can try to get you into this breaks as cheap as possible. Um, you know, $15 will basically get, I mean, it already has, right? $15 will get you Thor, Hercules, Enchantress, Throg, Beta Ray Bill, Hela, and Jane Foster and Valkyrie. You know, um, that's kind of how I run these breaks here. Try to add as much value as possible for you guys. Let's see. Wax is so stiff. All right. Yeah, blasters I think have the best value of the set. Um, Hobby is way expensive. Like this blasters, like these blasters itself. Yes, there's less cards. Period. That's a thing. And yeah, you don't get claws, sure, um, but it's not as if the cards are not present. The cards that it's the same cards. You can still hit one-on-ones out of here. You can still hit. Um, you have the exclusive Galactic Legends. The plan, teamwork, beast. Look at that beast card. Cable's also on the same card. Next auction is up, guys. Poison, defense, Freedom Force, the Bold, which actually has Wolverine in it. It's right there at the bottom there. Shatterstar. Not a lot of love for Shatterstar nowadays, but Shatterstar. Mystique. A cool Mystique card. A Hero Falls. Actually, I'm considering doing a personal collection of Mystique. She doesn't get a whole lot of cards in general, but she's a pretty sweet character. On this section. All right. Next auction is live. Start at $15. Stash your pass at 18. If you don't like your team, you can always roll for another one. Or some of the bigger spots. C2 spots, pick one. C3 spots, pick two. They're at their specific increments. Teamwork. I'm like missing 4 cards out of this to complete this set. So just hunting these cards. Here Falls, Mystique, Shatterstar, 6, Defense. Beast. Yeah, when people talk about having PCs, um, not a lot of these 90s cards are in those PCs just because they aren't around. Sub DG Comics. How you doing? Welcome back, Josh. Let's see. Why is Tyler the Creator on this list? It's so strange. No takers at 15, huh? We've run that a couple of times already. I do want to break tonight, so let's see if we can get this going. We gonna be all right. Also, let me know if you don't see the auctions running. So I've been watching some other streams, and people have been saying that the auctions have not been starting correctly. There we go. That. So my third pack. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's my third pack. We are missing the one card. What's up, DR Sports? Hey, Neeful, thanks for getting in there for your first spot. Let's see what you get here. Oh, Street Fight. So that's the bigger spot. A lot of people are chasing the spot in general. It's because it has so many characters. Daredevil, Shang-Chi, Luke Cage, Taskmaster, Prowler, Echo, Nighthawk, Bullseye, Crossbones, Colleen Wing, Cloak, Dagger, Jessica Jones, The Hood, Jackpot, Typhoid Mary, Iron Fist, and Kingpin all in one spot. So big spot there. Went for $12. Not bad. Not bad at all. Give me 1 second here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, super good spot. I like it. I always do a buyer's givey before when we're setting up for the break, and the buyer's givey after the break during the recap. So you got those coming to you as well on anything that's massive. All the big cards like a comic book artist or whatever. Those autos will get randomized across all the teams. So if you buy more spots, you have more chances to win those. I know that's some of the bigger names will get, like 7 spots, 8 spots, or something like that, and they, it tips the scale in their favor, obviously. But yeah, it's try to bring as much value as we can to these breaks. Try to get the product as cheap as possible. But I was in a hobby shop today, a card shop today, and the hobby boxes were $800 there. So prices going up as we get further and further as more boxes are being ripped. It's going to be real tough to do a hobby, keeping it in a decent range. This is pack number 4. Still looking for the one card. There's Wolverine. A lot of folks, when you say, "Oh, Wolverine PC," great. Do you have this card though? Is the question, and most times they don't. Dad card. To the death. I'm staying. Fight. The plan. We've seen that a couple of times. Dark Valkyrie. Teamwork. Another beast card. And the pursuit card. Childish Gambino. Beast. Teamwork. Trading paper for paper. Dark Baker. Mhm. Mhm. Run this. It's not saving my options. Yeah, I mean this is wonky this time. Anyway, auctions live. Hey Staley, how you doing? Staley 85. Is that a Bears logo? I can barely see your profile from my desktop, but haha, it is indeed a tribute. I'm just outside of Chicago as well. Hey, so that's the Spider-Man spot. So for $12, Staley's got the Spider-Man spot, which is just Spider-Man, so it's a little bit harder to hit. It's not as as many cards as like the Street Fighter card is, but it is Spider-Man in this break. So any Spider-Man cards are going to go to you. Good spot. 10, 27, 12, 21, 3, 10, 77, 36, 85, 34. The Wolverine card. Yeah, all Spider-Man. So any Spider-Man cards that show up at all, base, refractors, any of the anniversary cards, all of them will go to you. Does that make sense? Needful things going in for a second spot. Very nice, very nice. What you got? What you got? Midnight Suns. Another one of my favorite spots. Midnight Suns definitely has Moon Knight, Ghost Rider. Those are probably the two big names. Maybe some people will consider Blade. But Moon Knight, Ghost Rider, Layla, Man Thing, Wong, Mephisto, Blade, Black Knight, and Morbius all in one spot. Just buffered a little for a second. Internet lag? Choppy? That's interesting. We'll have to keep monitoring that. If it's choppy, definitely want to know. Next auction's live, guys. Teamwork. Beast. 34. 27. Yeah. That's you getting Spider-Man for $15. Um yeah, I don't Mhm. Okay. Oh, somebody bought a spot. Josh, Josh getting in this, and he picks up the Iron Man spot. So, I mean, Josh Pogba, Marvel prices are all over the board on here. Yeah, I mean, when you do random, it's tough. But yeah, that's the Iron Man spot. And as tradition, I always do an Iron Man Givey because I think he's the biggest spot in this break because it's guaranteed cards. I do, random is tough, but when you have a guarantee, it's always nice. So we're gonna do. Let's do an Iron Man Givey. Let's pull these two together. This one and this one. Tales of Suspense. I feel like I do that too often. Hey, Fresco, how you doing? How you doing? Mhm. So we're gonna do these two cards for a Givey because the Iron Man spot is now gone. About to eat dinner. Gonna enjoy the show a little bit. Man. So this is the Iron Man Givey. Post this up. For those that don't watch or haven't seen it, Presto does a break that is split out into 4 spots or 4 characters per spot, and I think that's pretty good value too. Let's put this Givey up. Iron Man, Iron Man Givey, 2 cards, and confirm. So that's giveaway should be running. Go ahead and get in there as a celebration for the Iron Man card being hit. Mhm. And then let's open up another 1990s pack. Mhm. Big spots are coming off the board. Spider Man, Iron Man, that's tough. That's like, I guess on the top hits, we still have Silver Surfer on there. But Spider Man gone, Iron Man gone, Ghost Spider gone, Wolverine's still out there, Cap's still out there, Excalibur team is out there still. Um, oh, #1 card. It's the card that I've been looking for. Save it for the end. I think this set might actually be done then. Next auction's live while we fit through this. There we go. The war card. Captured. This is just a card that says sell. Rusty and Skids. Hey, Fresco getting in there. Appreciate it. Hodge. Going home. The new. Domino, Shatterstar, Banshee. All aboard. New Mutants. That's the #1 card. Fresco gonna take it down, I think. Yes, very nice. Fresco, let's see what you got. X-Men First Class. Very nice. So X-Men First Class, for anybody who doesn't know, X-Men First Class is essentially Professor X, the Angel, Jean Grey, Cyclops, Iceman, Beast, and we're going to throw in Dark Beast as well. And that is a wonderful spot, I think. It's got a lot of options too. You almost always get the Banshee is the one card that isn't on the giant size, but that's a big spot. as well. Yeah, it definitely is a good spot. I mean, if you're a big fan, that's why that I think underrated is the two spots. Well, I think the Stasher Pass is unrated as well as the C2 pick one because you can essentially get two spots and have to choose between two of your favorites. That's always tough, but let's see here. Let's run the next spot. Okay. Hey, Forrest guy, how you doing? Mhm. Okay, next spot is live. I think we have this entire set. One. Okay, let's see. One spot, two, three. Oh, the fourth card is not here. Okay, so we're still. Didn't I just hit that though? Four? Is that? No. Maybe I moved it. Oh, I'm still opening packs then. I gotta sign off here soon, and I'll watch the highlights in the AM. Hope it is a numbered Iron Man. Yeah, I hope so too, Josh. I mean, we're due up. That last break was rough. We didn't get a whole lot of numbered cards last time, and that is unfortunate. That's the risk with blasters. You could buy a bunch of blasters and not get any numbered cards. It's supposed to be 50%. And we've definitely been over 50%, and we've definitely been under 50%. But on average, we're about 50%. So many. Oh, hey, awesome. Giveaway goes to Fresco. Fresco's going to take essentially these guys as a part of his givey. So these are from the 1990 Impel. Fresco buys into the break and then gets a giveaway. It's got all the luck, man. Absolutely, brother. Let's see. Let's run the next spot. I feel good. Feel good about these boxes today. Starting off at $12. Did I sort this? Yes, I sort this already. I'm gonna open up enough packs to start a second deck. 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 27, 30, cubes, 48. Oh, I think I didn't sort some of these cards. That's why. So I think 4 is around here somewhere. 89. This is the last card in the sets. Oh, here it is. See, I knew I was all mixed up. This is the 4 card. I feel like everybody's watching Chrome or watching Sapphire. Fresco, have you gotten any Sapphire breaks yet? Did you hit anything massive? No, he hasn't. One, two. All right, do you want him to? Is that a dismay of no, he hasn't yet because I want cards from there? Freedom, 6, 7. For those of you that don't know, I will sleeve all of your base, and then any refractors, anything better than silver, will get top loaded and shipped out. I usually send out next day. I should be able to do that today as well. Got nothing going on the rest of the evening once this break fills. But we are, we gotta say, a little bit slow today in terms of time. Usually folks are buying stuff right from the store, throwing me off a little bit, you know? It's also not my usual night. Usually I do Mondays. Yeah, everybody's buying Sapphire. I bought a little bit of Sapphire too. Same situation of too many characters. And I can't justify breaking into Sapphire at these prices at these groups because it would be like, I think I did the math and it had to be like $65 a spot for one of these teams. And is that worth it? I don't know. Um, $65 by 32 spots leaves me with like literally maybe one hobby box, maybe, or sorry, 2 boxes of Sapphire. Um, and 65 to, I don't know. Maybe that's fair, but it's also trying to source the product at that price. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I. It's going to get to a point where the product is unbreakable, um, and Percy's might be the way to go. But yeah, it's tough. I mean, I think I could sit here and math it out, find out a way to make it work for everybody, but it's tough. It's tough. I mean, it's just a math problem that we to ruminate on to figure out what's the right solution. Somebody will figure it out. I don't have that problem yet. I'm working on a bigger character list for hobbies, so I can start opening hobbies at a good value for everybody. Um, that's probably going to be a list of looking like a list of 64, maybe 65. It's close to this list in terms of like trying to get value for characters, but guys like Ghost Spider have their own spot. But like Rec Rap, Spider Man 2099, Webhead, Silk, and Spider Ham would be grouped together, or Miles would be all grouped together. And then in the arch enemy spots, we'll have Wolverine by himself, but we'll have Omega Red, Silver Samurai, Lady Deathstrike, and Sabretooth together. And I hope to be breaking hobby next week once I get that list done. I've just got to fine tune it, move it around, massage it a little bit. But a team like the Inhumans might stay exactly the same. Lockjaw, Karnak, Medusa, Black Bolt, and Gorgon may stay exactly who they are. Because there's no reason to split them. But like the Street Fighter spot might single out Daredevil. We might pull out really just Daredevil, but I might split the team just smaller. And then we'll have to do something about, do we pair up Colossus and Kitty Pride? Do we pair up, Jean Grey and Cyclops? How do we make that work the best for everybody? Um, that still makes it the cost of the hobby not outrageous. Like every one of these spots doesn't have to be massive. Try to get everything at least under $20, but maybe $20 will get you, you know, 3 characters. And is that fair, right? And obviously, there's going to be more risk involved because there'll be plenty of times where, well, Spider-Man isn't going to be the only one character um, in a break. It may have like a Ghost Spider by themselves, or um, a Black Panther by himself, and that just inherently is more risky of you not getting a hit. But I was talking to the card shop that I normally buy my stuff from, and they're like, cards is all of it is gambling. So there's no guarantees, right? You buy a case of Sapphire, and there's no guarantee that you'll get a Papa. So I mean, in that regard, it's correct. I just try to even the odds for everybody because the hobby is expensive, super expensive. Um, and how do we get that better? Because I'm here because I just like to share this Marvel nerd stuff. That's my jam. Um, but it's hard. It's hard when the boxes are, $800 or whatever it is for a hobby. That's why I was over there today. Was taking a look at their inventory to see how many boxes I can pull off, and they were listed at $800. And I was just at Nationals, and they were not $800 at Nationals. So that was kind of threw me for a loop. I have hobby boxes. I have 5 of them, so I will be okay. I just need to be okay with eventually having to pay those prices if we start doing mixers, and because that's what I think would be good, is a couple of blasters, so at least there's some guaranteed Iron Man cards to even it out, and a chance for bigger stuff. 17. What's up, Hunter? How you doing? Glad you could join us. Boom. Next auction is live. Next auction is live. Look at this Mystique. Sweet looking card. The art in this is so cool. Hey, Hunter getting in there. How you doing, buddy? Ooh, getting challenged. Sasha passes at 18, folks. So be mindful of that as you're getting closer to that dollar amount there. Let's see. What did you get? What did you get? Wakanda Forever. Speaking of Black Panther, Wakanda Forever has the Black Panther spot, the Kazar spot, Namor, Okoye, Killmonger, and Shuri for the Wakanda Forever spot. Not a bad price for Black Panther and friends. Good take, Hunter. Next spot is live. Live. Sunfire card. Poison. He's Wolverine card. Dope is that? Hey, big pickup for a Stasher Pass. Okay. There we go. Big pick. You're going to have a choice. As soon as this spins. Oh, okay, you got other Avengers. So other Avengers is Ronin, She-Hulk, Spider-Woman, Red Wolf, Songbird, Wonder Man, and Captain Britain. Let me know if you want to pass that or if you're stashing it, keeping it. Let's pass. Okay, okay. Dun, 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 dun. Why doesn't that show? There we go. Randomize again. Looks like you got Avengers Light. So Avengers Light is all the new Avengers. So you've got probably the biggest one is Jeff the Land Shark out of that. Yeah. Yes, everybody's big favorite is Jeff the Land Shark. Jeff the Land Shark, Bloodline, Squirrel Girl, Kid Juggernaut, Phantasma, and Cadet Marvel. I'm assuming you're going to keep that if you're so excited about Jeff. Yep. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, I mean he's so I pre-ordered a case of the Marvel Rivals set. That's supposed to drop in late September. So I will have a case of that. And then I probably won't be the first to break unless I can get a checklist ahead of time. If I can get a checklist ahead of time, I'll organize these spots as best as we can to get things going. But the next auction is live. I have no idea what that art is going to look like. I know they have a tendency, they're the same manufacturer that does the anime ones. So I wonder if it's going to look like anime or if it's going to look more like the game. So I'm excited either way. Because I think it's gained such popularity that um, begs some attention. Ralcon in there for 12. Wolverine's still on the board. Captain America's still on the board. Nightcrawler, Scarlet Witch, Black Cat, Gamora, Thanos, that spot, Cosmic Entities, Silver Surfer, that's still on the board. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Agents of Shield. Agents of Shield is, I guess, as you would expect. Um, the Agents of Shield spot would have your Black Widow, Hawkeye, Mockingbird, Deathlock, Nick Fury, Yelena, and the 60 Years of Shield. If we see that card. Okay, his shield spot is gone. Okay, on the next auction at 12. Remember, Stasher Pass is available at 18, and then you've got a couple of incentives to get you in higher prices to see more and select two and whatnot. Beast. This card is so off center. Like this one's worse. Beast. Janosha. Jubes. Jubilee. Archangel is also in this set. Really looks nice. Manny Fresco getting in there. Appreciate you. Gambit is also in this set. Daughters. Speaking of Thanos, the daughter spot has Thanos, Nebula, and Gamora in it. Lots of Galactic Legends possibilities on that one. So that's always great. Nice spot, nice pickup. $12. Hey Pedro. Hey Finn. Next spot is live. Ring. The Avengers changes card. It's one of the Deadpool cards in this set. You want the Excalibur spot? Yeah, the Excalibur spot is nice. Real nice. Dan spot. This is the other Deadpool. One of the other ones. There's two other ones. Fresco in for another spot. Founding Avengers. Founding Avengers is Ant-Man, Hulk, and the Wasp. Another one for $12. Not bad. No challengers tonight, huh? Everybody's just gonna let them go at their bottom prices. Next auction is live. Domino. Revenge card. 65. Big pick up for 12. We are an hour and a half in, and we are not as. Usually, we're more than halfway by this point. Oh, I guess we're about halfway. Not bad. Not terrible. Star Jammers. Excalibur, there you go. Congrats. Congrats. So the Excalibur spots, Nightcrawler, Psylocke, Gambit, Dazzler, Jubilee, and Rogue. So like that spot in a hobby break is probably going to get split up. I'm probably going to single out Rogue and Gambit. And then I'll move like Psylocke to Captain Britain or something like that. And then Nightcrawler would be on its own. So I got to rework the teams to get a better value because it's just not. It just doesn't make any sense to have that many solid characters in there like that because they have way more options in a hobby. Run the auction. Why are you not running the auction? There you go. Actually, I'm still missing a couple of these late spots in this series. Mhm. 79. Okay, this spot is literally has a lot of my favorite Marvel characters. I mean, that was the kind of the point. I mean, they usually are all teamed up together anyway, so that's why I wanted to do a break like this. So you just felt like, hey, I feel pretty good about having characters that I like. That's the reason for like the Stasha Pass in there. The pick two, Spider-Man's Rogues Gallery. So like that, I mean, you're looking for Spider-Man webs, right? Because you want all web cards, whether it be red, blue webs or a black and white red webs, because that card is going to have all of Spider-Man's villains. So that's I think that's a pretty solid spot if you're a fan of Spider-Man. It's got Venom in it, Samurai Venom, Silver Sable, Vulture, Swarm, Craven the Hunter, Rhino, Lizard, Sandman, Mysterio, Doc Ock, Green Goblin, and Carnage. I think that's a huge spot for anybody that's a Spider-Man fan. I mean, I'm not super big on Spider-Man. It's just not my thing. I'm more of a Deadpool, Wolverine, arch enemies kind of person, but X Force, that type of that's my jam. So I wanted to make this for people that spread out a little bit. So on the next spot. Um, Looks like I still have to rip some more of this X Force because I'm still missing some cards out of it. But I'll put this. Let's put this here for now. Next spot is live, guys. I just completed my Wolverine set. So I'm working on in the shop. You actually will find the leftover packs of this, but the art on this is massive. If you like '90s art, this is also by Comic Images. It's the Wolverine from then until now. So you got Wolverine. This is a complete set, so you get to see every single one of the cards in this set. Wolverine and Punisher. Some cool Wolverine art. Adamantium skeleton. Naked Wolverine, of course. Um, that's the Professor. That's Wolverine naked and fishing. Wolverine, Weapon X. This is out in the wilderness. This is the Shiva card. Wolverine. Out in more wilderness. This is such a cool card. I like it. What a rage monster. Long-eared Wolverine. Let's see what else we got here. And then we've got this one. This is classic 90s Wolverine. We got some of these guys. Hopefully I can pull some more duplicates of this because this definitely has a Omega Red card. 3 actually Omega Red cards. The Hulk. Captain Britain. Or Professor. A little bit of what do they call this team? New X-Men, I guess. I think that was New X-Men. A little bit of Sunfire action. Little controversial. What's Wolverine doing so close to Jean there? Then we have a little bit more closeness to Jean. Fighting Magneto. It's classic look of Wolverine. Billie Eilish, bro, I'm gonna fall asleep with this. X Auctions Live, guys. Then we've got this. Jean running the Phoenix. Mariko. We got a little bit more Alpha Flight. A little bit of Wolverine. Classic Wolverine stuff. Look at his hair, so wild. Wolverine and Nightcrawler. A little bit of Wolverine in the Samurai Ages. Wolverine and Beast. This is that move where Colossus the fastball special, but Beast is actually throwing him. I always like this in like games. Whenever they do that. Nice, right? Vindicator. Gray Hulk Wolverine. Nice. Lady Deathstrike. Donald Pierce. The Reavers. Jubilee. Jubes. A little bit of cap action. Classic. Classic, classic, classic. Nobody wants to get in there at 12? Surprised. Look at that Psylocke card. This is where you start to see a little bit of the Omega Red. There's a battle of Omega Red later. I can't tell if this card is supposed to be like Wolverine on the ground or is it just putting it all weird? Wolverine coming at you. DC in there. Appreciate it. A bit of Wolverine Nick Fury. This series from Wolverine then till now is also 90 cards. I just completed it. All the duplicates that I have, I'll make another one, and I will essentially be putting it in my shop so people can buy it. Congrats, you got the Inhumans. So Inhumans is a list of Lockjaw, Karnak, Medusa, Black Bolt, and Gorgon. Pretty solid side if you like the Inhumans. Otherwise, it's not something that I think everybody loves Lockjaw. He looks like a big goofball. But Black Bolt is pretty powerful. Yeah, I think honestly, I don't think there's a bad spot on this list. I've hopefully have designed it so it's all dependent on what cards come out at the end of the day. But it's there's a lot of favorites like that are grouped together. That makes sense. Wolverine and Punisher. I have this card in like the '94 series. You see, if you tried to PC Wolverine, it would take you forever to get every single card acquired. Like it's not, it's not possible to get this many cards. But like a character like Omega Red, you could definitely get all of his cards because there's not that many. The only thing you would be missing is sketch cards. Dirty Duck in there for 12. How you doing, Dirty? I didn't even see you come in. Very nice. Getting in there at Other Avengers. You got Ronin, She-Hulk, Spider-Woman, Red Wolf, Songbird, Wonder Man, and Captain Britain. Boom, boom, boom. Another Omega Red card. There's so much fury in this card. This is also technically an Omega Red card. All right, let's run another auction. Some of the big spots went early, Dirty Duck, so it's beginning real tough. But top of the board, you still got Wolverine out there. You still got Cap out there. Yeah, tough. I mean, the first spot I think was Thor. Yeah. Oh, for Moon Knight, yeah, that went pretty fast. That's a Street Fighter spot too. Sabretooth. Oh, it's your trip to Chicago. Did you guys go anywhere awesome? I know you used to live here, right? Busy? Yeah. Chicago's always got something going on. DC Givey's in there at 18. Gonna get a little bit of Stash Pass action. It's pretty cool. Wolverine card. Young Avengers. So the Young Avengers, is Vision, Kate Bishop, America Chavez. Let me know if you want to keep that spot or if you want to pass it. Started in Gilbert's, then Sycamore, then downtown Chinatown. Wow. That's like all over the board. I actually just went to Sycamore, grabbed something from a eBay buyer of mine. He bought something for me on eBay. And around again, there's Vision, Bishop, and America Chavez. Magic Mystics. That's going to be the Scarlet Witch spot, basically. Scarlet Witch is going to be the big one of that. Amaranth, Agatha, Harkness, Dormammu, Fifth Avenue, and Hell. So that is it's upgrade. And if like don't do okay fish, I feel like why I mean this is Tyler Creed all the time. He's still is happy. Audio is happy, right? My internet is failing me. Um, is it cutting in and out? Entirely. Wi-Fi is working for me. That pass on my some of this thing about audio or like the uh, I'm gonna put the next option up. Is it like soft and loud, or is it choppy just not distinct? Just randomly loud, in and out. Yeah, I think I might actually cut the music. See what happens there. Okay. Now the audio is rookie so some folks say uh, but also he's I don't want to kick anybody out, but it's still live. Better? I think it's better. Maybe it's better. I have no idea. Okay, way better. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the internet lately, but we're gonna start the next auction that's live. Yeah, so this is arguably Deadpool's rookie card, but the first time that he appeared in a set um, was a pack that I'm essentially packing out and trying to finish off. But I just wanted to finish this one. This is the one that I just finished. So a little bit of Wolverine and Venom, a little bit of Wolverine Days of Future Past. Yeah, and the checklist. 90 cards in this set. It's completed. This is my own personal collection, so all of my duplicates I'll probably be working on. I have packs in the store, but I will be working on another set that I probably will sell on here or sell on um, sell on eBay. Probably put it up here first. You're 11 cards away from the base set of 2025 Marvel. What are you missing, Duck? I can put it in the shop for you if you want to just straight up buy them. You shop for me a lot, so you let me know what you're missing, and I could probably finish out your base. I have too much base, and I would love to get rid of some. Also, next auction is live. Yeah, grab your list. Let me know. Dirty Duck in there for 12. So Deadpool's card is number 60 in this X-Force set. He has actually three cards in here. Um, Assassin, Deadpool, just straight up Deadpool. So this set is what I would argue is his rookie set, where you actually have rookie cards of him. And then this is like a promo card of this set. They're made to look like the NPEL one to some degree. They take some notes from there, but this is that set. This is also in the shop if you wanted to open up your own pack. Versus the Fantastic Four going to Duck. Duck, Dirty Duck. Oh, this is not a Stasha Pass. I don't know why I'm asking you. Fantastic Four versus would be Doctor Doom, Galactus, Super Skrull, Mole Man, Molecule Man, The Maker, Annihilus, Kang the Conqueror. Big spot. Big spot. Yeah, I would say that's this set. I'm opening them as we're going along anyway. But yeah, this is. I'm going to complete a set for myself, and then I'm going to start. The duplicates will be another set that will just be available in my shop when I'm done. Yeah, those are. I mean, they are intended to be back-to-back hits. Yeah, I mean, if we the plan is to break hobby, and if we do hobby at 32 spots, I think it would be. I think it's only like $60 a. Um, I think it's going to be like $60 a spot, and that's just hard. So I'm going to probably double up the spaces. So, on that spot that you just won, probably Doctor Doom and Galactus should not be on the same spot. So maybe we'll take one of them out and make it like the Galactus spot and make a couple of other ones, maybe Doom separately. Um, yeah, I'll check it out on Friday. I'm probably on Thursday, I'll do another one of these guys, another 8-box blasters. And then on Monday, maybe we'll get into hobby at that point. I'm still working on my checklist for that in terms of what the spot list is going to look like. Um, so that's going to be the task to be working on. Boom. Let's open up another pack while we're going. You're also planning a mint break? Nice. A total of 5 hobby boxes, 2 at a time, and then a mint break. Yeah, 2/3 of it done. Like I said, we usually get through this pretty fast. We're breaking usually pretty quickly. I'm surprised it's taken this long. Usually we're further along by now. But we're a third of the way, I guess, if you want to do that math. All right, let me. DC Gibi's got the Eternals. That's probably not everybody's favorite. But the Eternals is Phastos, the Athena, Kronos, Arasham, Idris, Circe, and Makari. Running the next auction, and there you go. Next one's live. So we got this card. Going home. Decisions. This one might be the card that I'm missing from this set. Richter. Free. Sleet. That's another nice domino card. That one has duplicate. That one's a duplicate. The scrolls. He looks like that paperclip that I'm in a big and slow break also, so this is good for before. I appreciate you coming in and spending some funds with us. Ooh, let me copy that. Young Avengers. Young Avengers. I think we saw this come up before, but is Vision, Kate Bishop, and America Chavez. Yeah. Still ended up getting them. I mean, maybe it's a sign, right? That'll hit for you. Okay, let's see. Duck says Agatha Harkness, Silver Samurai, Amarath, Makari, Modoc, Hulk, America Chavez, Jeff, Destiny, Drax, and Omega. Okay. Let me see what I can do. I think I have duplicates of all of those. La, 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 la. I feel like Modoc might be the one that I don't have a duplicate of, but let me see. Let me just run through that base real quick. Dirty Duck with another take. Cosmic Entities. Man, the top half of this board. Cosmic Entities is the Silver Surfer Spy, Gore, Watcher, Ego, Ronin, AN, Ronin, Eve Warlock, and Adam Warlock. Another big spot. I mean, I can facilitate a trade if you guys can work out a deal. It's it's a little bit more cumbersome. It takes us a little bit longer to get going, but it is something that if you can work out a deal, um, we can figure it out. Let's see, unsold. We got 9 spots left in this break. 9 spots left. While you guys are working on that, yeah, he's got a couple of spots. I need to move this out of the way. This needs to go over here. Also finished my Silver Surfer set, but I took all of the cards that I had. And it took all of the packs that I had to finish the server spot, so I don't have any additional packs of it to sell if anybody wants. But if there's a demand for it, I can certainly order them up. But yeah, this is the Silver Surfer pack that I just finished. Sweet looking card. Galactus. Maybe I'll run some of these duplicates as giveies. Yeah, these cards are fun. Prisms. This one's right coming at you. This is a little bit more cleaner. Galactus. While we're looking at these, let's run another auction. Spots are going for cheap tonight. Oh, the bigger stuff on order. Fantastic Four. Torch is like hanging out in the background over there. You can barely see him. And one of those Galactus is. I mean, when people collect PCs and they're like, "Oh yeah, Galactus PC," and I'm like, Do you have this card? Um, he's so dramatic. That's a cool Galactus card. I mean, I might throw you one if we blank for you. Mooney, Deadpool. It's a Doom card that we don't have. First Family. Speaking of the First Family, um, anybody that doesn't know, the First Family is essentially your Fantastic Four plus their two children. This is from the Silver Surfer set of 1992. 1990, yeah, 1992. Are you going to pass that one? Oh, I didn't realize you were stashing pass on that. Okay, let's roll that again. Duck's not a fan of the Fantastic Four. Let's see. Let me roll this again for you. Mephisto, Surfer. Yeah, Chris, but I'm a more villains guy. Yeah, me too. Yeah, Chris, this set I just completed. So I just ripped all. It took unfortunately all of the packs to complete this pack, this set. This is of my personal collection. But if there's a demand for it, if we like these enough, I'll probably order up another box, bring them in so you guys can rip them. But I have some stuff in the shop now. If you do want to rip some of the 90 cards, it's a couple of different things. The Namor card that a lot of people don't have. Yeah, the Doctor Strange, Mephisto, Namor. So when somebody's like, "Oh yeah, I collect Namor," I'm like, "Do you have this card though?" Da, da, da. Let's get another auction going. I don't know why it's. There are some. I mean, I'm in a couple of discords with Marvel, just with a focus on Marvel cards. And there's, I feel like Namor gets quite a bit of attention. Next auction's like, yeah, those are Venom, Carnage, Null. Yeah, I feel like maybe it's because of the movie and just the attention in general, but Null's getting more attention. Speaking of Inhumans, Arsham the Judge. Duck just getting in there with the Stasher Pass, man. Mantis is also in this set. She's completely green in this set. The one thing I dislike about the set is like some cards are like this, and some cards are like this, and some are like this. Hey, X Factor, X Force. Sorry. That's Banshee, Havoc, Sunfire, Cable, Longshot, Mystique, Blink, Shatterstar, Forge, Cannonball, Calico, Hope Summers, Quicksilver, X23, Domino, Strong Guy, Bronze, and Bishop. Big spot. Do you want to pass it though? I know you're hunting for one spot. So you let me know. Pass. Wow. All right. I mean, you heard the man. Everybody saw that, right? He said pass. Yeah, I know he wants Wolverine. But that's why you pay for the Slasher Pass. Ooh, versus the X-Men. That's, I don't know. I don't think that's an upgrade. But Juggernaut, Blindfold, Sentinel, Pyro, Onslaught, Mr. Sinister, Apocalypse, Magneto, Destiny, Legion, Omega, and Wagnerine. I mean, not always. Sometimes you get an upgrade. Yeah, you do like your villains. That's true. That is true. Let's run the next spot. Next spot is left, guys. As we're rifling through some of these. The Living Tribunal. Jack of Hearts. The Mentor. Eros. Ooh, Thor and Silver Surfer going to battle. Silver Surfer. Little Captain Marvel. Look at that Thanos card. This is the probably the card, my favorite card of the set, the Death card. Drax the Destroyer. Dirty Duck taking it for 22. Your first option is Cosmic Avenger, so that's the Captain Marvel spot. Let's see what your second spot is, and we can have you choose. And Guardians of the Galaxy. Ooh, tough choice. Both cosmic though. Tough choice. Tough choice. I mean, both of them got options in terms of Galactic Legends. Um, I'm assuming you want Uncle Dan wants to get in on the Guardians there. Pass to DC for a tip. uh, Cosmic Avenger, Carol Danvers, Blue Marvel, Yondu, Photon, Eros, Philavel. And then, oh, you want to go to Cosmic Avengers? Okay. Easy enough, easy enough. Assign a team. Cosmic Avengers. That spot is now yours. Oh, I gave you both of them. Why did it do that? Cosmic Avenger. Okay. There we go. Sweet. You're all good. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Start the auction. Auction is live. Doc, I also made note of your base that you're missing. Let's see here. I think I did. I don't know where it went though. Let's see. Mm, Huh. Um, Doc, can you send me a message of the base that you're missing? I don't know where I saved it on my laptop. I don't know where it went though. DC got first family, but you have a stasher pass. So do you want to stash that or do you want to pass it? Pass. Oof. No love for the first family, huh? There you go. X Factor X Force. It's a pretty big spot. Banshee, Havoc, Sunfire, Cable. Deal. All right, sounds good. Yeah, hard pass with the new movie, but it is, I think, about an upgrade. It depends. It depends on whether or not I like the Fantastic Four. I think everybody. The reason why you would like the Fantastic Four is because you like its villains, Doctor Doom, Galactus. And you don't necessarily like the Fantastic Four. Does that make sense? But I mean, Invisible Woman. Yeah, that's certainly true. I thought Invisible Woman gets some more attention after Rivals, but she just hasn't been, and I'm surprised. Look at that Thanos card. It's got both of them. Uh-huh. Another Thanos card. Dirty Duck with. I thought you were done, Dirty. Drax the Destroyer. Look at these two all getting all cozy. Thanos and Mephisto. Sounds good. Sounds good. Clayton's like, I want it. And Dirty Duck at their 22. uh, Dirty Duck. In at 22 spots gets the Quiet Council. So the Quiet Council, Colossus, Storm, Emma Frost, Kitty Pryde, and Krakoa. Um, and your second spot to choose from. Why is this taking so long to go? Okay, should be up. Okay. Second spot to choose from is versus the Avengers. So that's Sentry, Flag Smasher, MODOK, Solaris, Mandarin, Baron Zemo, A-Bomb, and Ultron. I have a feeling I know what you're going to pick, but I'm going to let you choose. Shall not speak his name. Yeah, that one's. You let me know which one. Is Pip the Troll in that council? Can do. We'll assign you the Quiet Council. Easy enough. And we are, I mean, we're 5 spots in. Um, what's left? You can check it out in the shop, but essentially we have Wolverine, Omega Red. It's the Wolverine spot has Wolverine, Omega Red, Silver Server, Silver Samurai, Lady Deathstrike, Sabretooth, First Family, which keeps on getting passed on. Mr. Fantastic, Human Torch, The Thing, Invisible Woman, Franklin Richards, and Valeria Richards. We have Guardians of the Galaxy, Groot, Star Lord, Drax, Rocket Raccoon, and Mantis. Hi, baby. And then versus the Avengers, which is Sentry, Flag Smasher, MODOK, Solaris, Mandarin, Baron Zemo, A-Bomb, and Ultron. So those are what's left. Yeah, I mean it's that Sentry spot, I guess, is going to be a tough one. Um, so those are the spots that we have left. Let's run the auctions. What's the matter, babes? Come here. Was it a long drive for you? Yeah, it was a long drive. You didn't like the drive? Come here, babes. Come here, babes. Come here. Dirty Duck in at 38. Gonna take. um, basically, gonna look at 3 spots and pick 2 of them. Playing for the end game. So that is your first look at the versus Avenger spot. Arguably the worst spot that we have left on the board. Let's randomize again. First family. Oh no, you have one more. And let's see. What do you got? What do you get? Mm, what? Oh, let's reroll. Mulligan. It just doesn't want to give you the spot. Hey, there he goes. So I'm assuming you're going to take the arch enemy spot. Which is the other spot that you're going to take? Let me know. Oh, you did? Okay. Sounds good. So we'll assign that. That's a lot of characters, man. So that spot now for 38 bucks is Wolverine, Omega Red, Silver Samurai, Lady Deathstrike, Sabretooth, Mr. Fantastic, Human Torch, The Thing, Invisible Woman, Franklin Richards, Valerie Richards. If any Omega Red shows up, I might be a buyer on it. Just saying. Okay. Thanks. Appreciate it. So 50-50 for Groot. Yep. um, run the auction. Start off at 12. Yeah, so your last two spots, 50-50, is Groot, Star-Lord, Drax, Rocket, Mantis versus versus the Avengers. A Sentry, Flag Smasher, MODOK, Solaris, Mandarin, Baron Zemo, A-Bomb, and Ultron. So those are the two spots. We'll let it go. There's the other folks. Look at that surfer. Look at that surfer. This is Mantis, not Moondragon. Yeah, out of 5 is nice. Yeah, these are some old school prisms. I just completed this set. So that's why I'm showing them off. I do have some others, boxes of cosmic images that are in the shop if you guys want to rip anything. But this set, I cleared all of it out. Some Super Scroll love. And what did you get? What did you get? Versus the Avengers. Oh man. Yes. Well, since it's there's only 2 spots left, I will assign that one. It'll make it easier. Clear, assign, Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, so the last spot in this break is the versus Avengers spot, which is Sentry, Flag Smasher, MODOK, Solaris, Mandarin, Baron Zemo, A-Bomb, and Ultron. Let's see. We will run this one at $1. You guys can take it, and we'll go from there, and we'll get going. And then I'll do the pre-break givey once I am able to find this. Yeah, Deadpool's thighs. Yeah. I mean, it's Rob Layfield, right? Layfield just did not know how to do any body parts correctly. So, I mean, even on the other Deadpool card, he's weird proportions as well. Um, hope it doesn't make you uncomfortable just staring at him the whole time. See, super odd proportions. Zoom in on his codpiece. All right, dollar auction. Take it since nobody else wants it. Take it, take it, take it, take it. Little crying Silver Surfer, old school prisms. Look at that one. Fun card. Yep. Matty Boy trying to get in on this break. And that probably about the prettiest checklist around. It's got all of the holograms on it. And then Hunter coming in to steal the spot. Oh, there's Matty Boy going to getting in there. Yeah, so I just completed this set. In there for 16. Matty Boy in there for 18. Ooh, what's it going to be? 18 for Maddie. Congrats. It's going to randomize, but I don't know why it's going to randomize. It's just going to give you the versus Avengers. So let's clear some of this spots. I'm going to get everything going so we can get ready to ripping. Clear this out of the way. I unfortunately did not complete this set, but I will work on that continuously until I find all of it in order to complete that set. Last team first purchase. Hey, I mean that works. Yeah, let's pull some fire this time. Hoping for some fire. I've got gloves with me. I am going to do the pre-break givey, which will be actually let's do one of these guys. It's because we've been having fun with it. This will be the pre-break givey, so we can rip that live before we start, or we can just I can ship it to you. And that is a buyer's givey. So all my buyers that are in, go ahead and get in on that as well. I'm going to get set up. We will start clearing some space, and we will get going. I will typically open up 4 boxes right away, and then I'll lay them on the table, and then we'll get to uh, getting everything up and running. Sleeves, top loaders, T minus 5 minutes on that, give you guys. You've written names and on. That's funny. Oh, that's very, very nice of you. Thanks, Duck. I appreciate that, Duck. Um, I know as a kid, I was super, even as a kid, I was like super, super anal about just having everything sleeved. Um, Stuff gets ruined all the time, and I just, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh, awesome. That's cool. I've got gloves. I've got top loaders. I've got decks. I think we're good. All right. All right. Should I try the music again? It was choppy last time. Doc, you missed my mailbag, but I hit this from Sapphire. So shiny. So shiny. Yeah, it's my big hit of Sapphire so far, I think. Got a couple of Valeria Richards. Um, a couple of Omega cards, which I like. The Omega card, like 75 out of 75. Not this one, but some of the other cards that I have that I'm like willing to possibly keep it. Do Sapphire cards say Sapphire on the back? Um, they don't. You would only know that they were Sapphire by the front, because I don't think there is anything about them that specifically calls out the fact that they're Sapphire. But I can't get a hold of any to open. I would love to open some, but none have fallen my direction. The front doesn't say anything about it being Sapphire. It's just a crackle. The chrome is like the card is significantly different. I don't have a red Apocalypse on me right now, but I know that I have one. But the cards are just, you know, chrome is just flat, right? Um, my Omega Reds didn't come in, or else I'd show you the Omega Red Rainbow. Um, Pre-break buyers. Give me a minute left on the give you guys a minute, and then we're getting going. I'm gonna leave the 39 cent tag there. Let's see. Unpin this break. Unpin the break. There we go. If Deadpool is in that, I pulled nukes all of July. That's awesome. Yeah. Um, Sapphire's tough. I think it's going to get to a point where it's going to be unbreakable. Like all of these breakers are going to go broke trying to break even on it. 15 seconds on the Givey, guys. Go ahead and get in there. For the winner of the Givey, let me know if you want to open it, and I can open it live before we get the break going. Otherwise, I can just pack it as a part of your package and ship it to you so you can have that fun of doing it on your own. You let me know. Let's see. Let's see. Winner is Hunter. Congrats, Hunter. You let me know if you want me to open it. I can rip it or I can ship it. Rip it. Do you want the wrapping? It's not like super special, but okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Da, 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 da. This is for the buyer's Givey. Did you get one of these last time too, Hunter? I don't remember. You did not. All right, all right, all right. Ooh, Domino off the board. Mutate. Nitro. It's a classic character. It's a warrior card. It's got some Shatterstar in there. The goodbye card. A little bit of Jubilee. Hey, the Wolverine card. A little bit of Shatterstar up close and personal. Hey, the Deadpool card. Very nice. I think this is probably the most valuable card in this set. This along with the other Deadpool card, they're just highly valued. So I will top load this one specifically. Is there any other card that you want me to top load as well? You let me know. You guys are talking about something else. I'm looking for dealer's choice. Okay. Sounds good. I will top load this specifically. I'll look at this list. I don't. Maybe the Jubilee card is worth something too, because it's an early card of hers. But probably this one. I'll probably top load this one as well. It's not the Wolverine card, but it is a Wolverine card. So we'll top load that. Yeah, I'm catching up on the chat too. I'm trying to figure out what is happening. I think they're talking about football breaks. Caught a little bit of it. Talking about football product, football season. I have no idea. I know it's about to be football season. I know we got some Bears fans in here. Oh, we're talking about football break. Yeah, there you go. Changing from football to Marvel. There we go. Okay. That will be coming to you. I will destroy this wrapper as we don't need it. And we will get going on this break. Do, 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 do. Pre-baked buyer's Givey. Hunter loves Marvel now. This is my #1 stream to watch. Hey, I like that. Thanks for saying that. Appreciate it. Try to bring you guys as much value as possible here. Trust that when I finally figure out the list for the hobby break, it will be as best value as I can bring. It has certainly been tough to just work the numbers of that list to get it so that it is fair and even. I feel like. I mean, we're obviously still subjugated to the deck, but there's at least 4 hits out of it, so that's some progress. All right, but let's get this party started. I need to hit the start breaking. Hey, Eddie in there, jumping in for another one of those. Appreciate that, Eddie. I didn't even see you come in. Oh, you pulled one of the first covers? Nice. I'll get that going in just a little bit. We're going to start breaking in a little bit here. Oh, you got excited that I have one? Yeah. That was a fun set. I have to dig mine out of storage, but it essentially is the classic covers through Marvel up until the 1990s. So you got some um, yeah. So much plastic. That's the one thing about breaking that I never get over is just how much plastic and paper and waste we all kind of produce out of this. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Mhm. Yeah, the repacking them in more plastic. Yeah, I totally get it. But tis the nature of the beast. I mean, years ago, Lego changed over. Lego minifigures changed over from plastic to cardboard, and that was better for the environment. Like, at least that was their argument. But everything was more bulkier, so the shipping cost was higher. So it's like, is that technically more? Is that better or worse? So we'll see. So you typically, for anybody who hasn't been here before, I will open up all of the, not all of the packs, but the first half of packs, and I'll lay them on the table, and then we're more or less going to sweat them until we see them. Hopefully, you guys don't see any peaks at them. But Eddie, have you gotten into any sapphires yet? Any sapphire breaks yet? And also, are you going to do some sapphire breaks? I have. I was in on the first day, and this is probably my biggest hit so far. But you know me, I'm always hunting that Omega Red. Um, the spots where it was the first night, so it was auctions, so they're all across the board. I definitely caught the chat sleeping a couple of times um, on the chat. So I definitely picked up some spots for like super cheap, $25, $20. But on average, I would say most of them went for 50, 60. Yeah, I'm looking for Omega Red on the red parallel. I don't need him on anything else. I would just rather have him on the red parallel. And that would be that'd be done with Sapphire, I think. I don't think I need anything else out of there. Maybe maybe some hunting for my, my brother and other people around me that don't aren't on whatnot. But yeah, I would if I got that, I would be done with Sapphire. I think that on the Mega Red would be the only thing I would need out of it would be the 5 out of 5 or the 1 out of 5. If I didn't get that off the initial rip. Is he in a playing card? I don't think he's actually in mint at all. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not in mint at all. He kind of doesn't get a whole lot of attention, to be honest, which I think is part of the reason why I PC him. Um, because a lot of people just don't know how cool of a character he is. Um, he is created by Jim Lee, which is from the 90s. If you're from the 90s, Jim Lee's work is everything that you remember about X-Men. Um, and he's the Mad Russian, and he's angry all the time, and he's been asleep and just pissed off, and it's great. Yeah, those cards do look cool. Um, I don't, I don't know if, I just don't know if there's, yeah, I just don't know if there's going to be a whole lot of attention for it. Um, I did pre-order the Marvel Rhino Rivals set. I think that's gonna be. It's the same team that does Disney 100, or not Disney 100, the anime. Yeah, so I think those cards will be great. Yeah, this is so. I open up all the boxes, Maddie, and then we'll rifle through all of them at the same time. Sorry, I open up 4 boxes and then we'll rifle through them. So you got a little bit of time before we start flipping through stuff, and then I'll sleeve and top load as we go along the way. Too busy watching chat, not opening pack fast enough. Ooh, ooh. Oh, that's the Iron Man card. Not as ooh as I thought it was. Yeah, so that Apocalypse is probably the best that I've hit from Sapphire. But I'd trade it for an Omega Red. That's the one that I want to see in red. And I've been definitely spending too much on breaks that I might have to just buy it as a single now. Just because it's just so hard to hit in these breaks that have all 200 characters listed. Or I think they're going 201, 202, doing dual autos separates, and it's just tough. I do have an 5 out of 5 Omega Red. Eddie is actually the one that opened this for me. I love this card. It's the best. It's the best card. um, Duck, did I show you? I don't think I showed you this, but I finally did it. 10 out of 10s. Sequential numbers. 6326, 6327, back to back. Because I love retro cards. So I don't know which one I'm gonna do next. Thanks. It was a lot of work, a lot of time and energy to get there. Um, but sequential numbers. I don't know if what I'll do next. Maybe I mean everybody is like, oh, you should definitely do Wolverine and Sabretooth on the same set. I'm like, I don't know. Let's look at maybe the '94 Fleer and try to do 3 cards in a row. But I feel like I could go through boxes of cards just to get some that you know are good enough. Yeah, Apocalypse and Archangel. Yeah, that's definitely one. Um, but we're not looking at the cost that it took to get those boxes, because like a case of Sapphire is almost, I think DNA have them at 14K now. Like it's insane to get a case of those. Um, my local card shop, the one that I go to, um, yeah, for us, yeah, but they're still buying them. A lot of breakers still buy them from um, David Adams. But the card shop I went to today, the one that I normally go to get all of my stuff, um, they might have, but I knew that not a whole lot of the breakers got a chance to buy them at cost. Like there was no allocation for them, so that's tough. All right, first 4 boxes are on the table. Good luck, everybody. We're gonna start with let's start with this one. All right, Spider Boy, right off the bat. Enchantress. I see a refractor. Blink. And a red wolf. Baron Zemo. Yellow lava coming up. Ronin. Oh, Man Thing and Sentinel. I'll insert that. Photon. Nebula. Havoc. Black Widow on the icons. Very nice. Valeria. Bronze. Jean Grey. Yes. Bronze again on the refractor. Sunfire. Green Goblin. Layla. Mephisto on the yellow. Very nice. Iron Man card coming up. Bloodline. Legion. Mockingbird. Iron Man Total War. Insert. Emma Frost. Garut. Apocalypse. So, like, comparatively, right? So, nothing calls it out, but you definitely see more of the background detail now that it's on red than the chrome. And Colleen Wing. Very nice on the super refractor. Or the silver refractor. Mephisto. We'll top load in and we'll put him on the deck. Let's put him over here because we're going to cover those pretty soon. Well, hopefully. Sentinel. Not bad, not bad. 1 Midnight Suns and 1 versus X-Men. Sorry, Bach, you got to come down. You're distracting. Oh, I also bought this as a single from last year's Sapphire. Colleen Wing, yeah. A lot of people are willing to forget the Iron Fist show, so that's part of it, you know, part of the deal there. I'll sleeve I'm going to sleeve all of base, but I'm just going to put these inserts on the side so that we have them. We can review them as a part of the review. Okay. Oh, let me move these space out of the way too. Just a stack of base. Let's pull from this side. Okay. Gambit, Liberty, Scarlet Witch, Photon on the Refractor, Namor, Rocket, Bucky Barnes. Yes, you guys will get base. I will give you with base. I will give you one of your card, and just so that you don't end up with three nebulas, if that's the case, then I will swap the duplicates for another base. I'll just essentially trade it from a different deck. So you may, just because you don't have, you know, even if you don't have a character like Photon, as a for instance, you may get Photon's base if there's duplicates of it. So everybody has a chance to kind of fill out their base sets because I think collecting base is fun. Domino, Ego. I know a lot of people don't always care, but Vision and Killmonger on the yellow. Very nice. Black Widow, Magneto, Shang-Chi, Doctor Doom on the icons, Spider-Girl and Spider-Boy, Dormammu. Ooh, True Blue coming. Look alive. Black Cat on the refractor. Oop, I just flipped this one over. Only need Killmonger base, group base, and Baron Zemo base. Hunter, you want to send me that in a message just so I can be mindful of it? Hey, speaking of Nebula, the daughter spot. Love the daughter spot. 281 on the print. Very nice. Wasp, Juggernaut, Luke Cage. Should have the. There we go. Liberty. And we'll sleeve that. Cyclops. Should be the Iron Man card coming up. Taskmaster. Mantis. Iron Man Invincible. Very nice. Very nice hit for the daughter spot in the Nebula. So I don't know if you guys know, you guys heard her a little bit earlier, but I have a daughter. She's 2 years old. When she was born, her eyes were so black that I nicknamed her Nebula. And that's why that spot is called the daughter spot. Well, it's not the only reason why. There's a couple of other reasons why, but that's why that's why it's called daughters. She actually has a Funko Pop in her room of Nebula. But I have a special place for that spot. I think PCing Nebula through the years would be pretty cool too. She's got some really interesting looks. So let's put her up here for now. Right next to the blue. Right next to the Deadpool red. Come on. There we go. And then we've got, let's go this side. Let me move base over. Okay. Star-Lord. Krakoa. Nick Fury. Squirrel Girl on the refractor. Daredevil. Mr. Sinister. Invisible Woman. And Gambit on the insert, on the anniversary. Mystique. Destiny's Wife. Mysterio. Squirrel Girl again, I feel like. Hey, Moon Knight on the lava. That's a good looking card. I like how his halo still shows through the yellow, which is pretty sweet. Baron Zemo. Thor. First spot. Iron Fist. Doctor Doom on the icons. It's twice now. Silver Samurai. Not a whole lot of Silver Samurai cards in general. There's not that many. Nebula base. Iron Man. Oh, look at that Ghost Rider card. Very nice on the refractor. Eros. Solaris. Wong. Hey, look at Thor showing up too. Very nice. Iceman. And this should be the Iron Man card coming up. Green Goblin. Cersei. And Invincible Iron Man. That's a duplicate. I'll see if I have a. For the person that has the Iron Man spot, I'll see if I have the. I'll trade so you don't end up with a bunch of duplicates. I think I might have another one that I can swap out. But yeah, that was box 3. Box 3. Of 3 boxes, only 1 numbered parallel so far. Interesting. We we're essentially 1 behind. We should get another one out of this stack if we're true 50-50%. But who knows if that'll actually happen. That is the one risk of all blasters, that we don't get that many numbered cards. But I'm hopeful. Mr. Fantastic. Nope. Ego. Iceman. That's a lot of Iceman base. Dark Beast. Insert. Going to the first class spot. Songbird. Craven the Hunter. Ronin. And Cadet Marvel. First appearance. Ant-Man. Dormammu. Bishop. Ooh, Amaranth on the insert. Yes, it's an insert, but it is such a creepy looking card. She's a fun character. You need her on base, yeah. Just a good base card. The hood. I should have a duplicate. I'll have to take a look. The hood. Valeria. Ooh, that was a little premature. Those cards are stuck together. Everybody saw that card. Angel, 143 on the print. Card is pretty because it splits the card in half. Like it looks like he's splitting the card in half with his hand. It's also a different looking angel. Usually he's not so muscular on top. It's a good looking card. So we're now at 50%. Was that me? Angel goes to the yeah, his legs are super thin. First class. So X-Men first class. I don't know if you have the X-Men first class spot. Let me take a look here. Nightcrawler. Oh, did Fresco take it? Yeah, Fresco did take it. Spider Ham. Juggernaut on the yellow lava. And then Kid Juggernaut right behind it. This should be the Iron Man card. Layla. Maker. Crash and Burn Iron Man insert. Captain America, Enchantress, Gambit, and our Nebula again with the refractor. Very nice. Very nice. Nebula's having a break. 3 cards already? Juggernaut. So now I got to take one of these guys down. Who am I going to... Well, maybe we don't put up Cadet Marvel. Maybe we leave him off the big board. I feel like that's good. We got a little bit of room, so we'll put Cadet Marvel for now. He can be on the board. And then we'll put Angel on the board, front and center. We'll leave Nebula up there. She's just pretty sitting up there. Angel is about the only blue-green that I love. I kind of don't like this parallel. I think it doesn't work on a lot of cards. But the Angel card, it does work on. 143 on the print. But yeah, only because it looks like he's splitting the card in half. Green Goblin is good on it. Oh, interesting. I could see that. Okay. 4 more boxes. We'll get this going. What's so many boxes? What are so many characters? I missed a part of the chat. Oh, on the blue-green. Yeah, there's so many characters that don't look good on it. Yeah, it's definitely a change that I would not have. Like, if they change it next year, I would welcome it. It's definitely not a parallel that I like. But I will tell you, the Aqua looks really, really good this year. Instead of I think they had a yellow last year on Sapphire that did not look good. So they changed it. They swapped it out for an Aqua that looks really, really good. And I got one, and that's where I was like, oh yeah, this is a good change. I need a taller trash can. Let's see if I can connect 4-color scheme. It's weird that's like that. Put these right here. Oh, that one's wrapping is all bent up. A Punisher emblem on the back, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. I'd go for that. I feel like the Iron Man one is also a cool one, but it doesn't work for a lot of characters. But I do like it on I have it on the Mandarin, and I think that just fits so well because he's kind of looks like he's kind of green. But I was saying that this year's Aqua looks good, so I want to show you guys that. Here's Mystique's wife on the aqua. 75 of 75. So that one looks good. Aqua is nice. Yeah, this is the green. So slightly different. It's like lighter. Um, and obviously you guys saw the red. And then there's a purple of Valeria out of 15. So, but nothing major yet. Oh, here's another aqua, better looking aqua. So you see more of it. No, I mean I'm partial to red. I see what you're saying. Purple does look pretty. My wife likes purple, but I'm partial to red. It's the Omega red in me. It's the I always gotta get it in red. Yeah, I mean it's poor planning, right? Like if they know that Fantastic Four is coming, but I guess what that's the Human Torch parallel. Ooh, look at that base. Too many Red characters, they blend. I mean, Colossus's from last year card looked really good on red, and he had like a red suit on. Omega Red's card from last year was not bad either. I mean, he had a full red suit as well, kind of a callback to his original uniform. So I didn't think it was. I think it stands out enough because it's the cracked ice look. Um, ooh, oh, did you guys see that? Speaking of Iron Man parallel, so that's coming. That's in that first pile. If I don't feel like we get anything else, I'll put it in the last pile. Icarus. Icarus got all the colors on his. You haven't seen a hit of the Iron Man parallel? Is it that limited? It's only out of a. Well, I guess it is out of 100. There's so many options. Oh, you don't own one. Got it. I was gonna say because you get into enough breaks that I feel like you would have at least seen it. I didn't plan this garbage run very well. Too many plastics in this small garbage. No, there was not a relic spot. If a relic does hit, we will spin it amongst the spots themselves. So the more the more spots you buy, the better odds you have of getting the spot of basically the nuke. Um, that is also true for comic book artists. Um, that's why you see a lot of people will buy out a bunch of spots sometimes, because they just get better odds if we hit something crazy, you know. Um, but all of the characters, anything that has a character, is accounted for, so all of those will go to their respective spots. Um, even ones that don't appear in this set, like Yandu and Blue Marvel, they don't have a base, but they have a Galactic Legend. Um, so yeah, I don't want to put a whole lot of fluff in there. It's too difficult to hit things as they are to begin with. So to ask you to pay for $20 for a comic book artist spot is not. I don't think that's right. So and it's the very low chance that we'll actually hit something. But if a one and only does show up or something like that, then we'll spin it amongst the. If I'm not a buyer on it, then we'll then we'll spin it amongst the spots themselves. So It's best to, that's why a lot of my breaks end up having very, very low amount of buyers, different buyers, because you want to buy as many spots as possible. Swarm on base. I mean, that's accurate. That is accurate. There was one night that somebody had bought. I mean, there's only 30 spots, but there's somebody had bought like 8 of them, which is a quarter of the board. So if we hit like a nuke that night, right? If we hit a comic book artist that night, you'd have a 25% chance to get taking home that card. Instead of doing like a spot and asking you to pay, even if it's small, right? It's a donation to me because there's low chance that you'll actually hit that card to begin with. So I mean, I watch plenty of breaks, and there's plenty of times when I see like Punisher as a spot, and it's like, are you kidding me? Like, why is Punisher a spot? There's no Punisher base. Why is Punisher even a spot? I think that's criminal, to say the least. So I tend to not like that type of stuff. We're already paying a lot of money for cards in general. I don't think it's fair. Yeah, the glue on these is this second half. The glue on the second half, man, tough, 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 tough. Yeah, that's exactly the feeling. You get a one and only spot, and you feel like you're just throwing money. You're just donating, basically. Colleen Wing. Okay, I feel like we only have one other numbered parallel coming. I feel like I didn't catch an eye on anything else. So we'll save that pile for last. And if we get something better than out of 100, then great. But that Typhoid Mary deck will be the last one. We'll go from this way to that way. All right, second half. Good luck, everybody. Kazar. Hella. Spider-Man 2099. Liberty again. Very nice. Just got 2 of them. Colleen Wing. I feel like we're going to get a lot of Colleen Wing in this base. Fin Fang Foom. Beta Ray Bill. Juggernaut on the icons. Very nice. Sentinel. Quicksilver. He would look good on the Aqua. Lady Deathstrike Refractor. Tales of Suspense. Insert. Black Panther base. Webhead base. Dana. Echo. On the yellow. Very nice. America Chavez. Super Scroll. Wait a minute. Oh. Cable. This blaster had 2 Iron Man inserts? Oh, crap. This one is 39 out of 50. I completely missed that. That's a gold Iron Man gold. I should have known from the logo up here. I just didn't. It didn't. Yeah, that's so easy to miss that one. That's a nice hit. Very nice. Another Iron Man insert. Sabretooth, Franklin Richards, Wonder Man, Angel. Hmm. Angel on the refractor. Sorry. Distracted by potentially what's coming. Scarlet, Arsham, Angel card, and Kitty Pride on the insert on the anniversary. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, so that's I mean these are a separate rotation, so you can actually get two Iron Man cards in one box. So that's what I saw, and I was like, wait a minute, why is there two spots? So we've got one of these guys. This is probably valued more than the Nebula, so we're gonna have to shift our board a little bit, just because this one's out of 50 and it's only Blaster exclusive. So we're gonna take Nebula down. We're gonna put Tales of Suspense up here. We're gonna take Cadet Marvel down, and we'll slide Angel over because the True Blue is out of 299. And then should Echo go over there? We have Liberty already, so I'm gonna set her aside. I'm actually leave Echo on the side as well. Yeah, Josh, I think he went to sleep, right? I think Josh went to sleep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he went to sleep. But yeah, a numbered Iron Man card is always great. Thanks for tagging him. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think he was gonna go to bed. Very nice. So technically that would have been better than the Iron Man parallel, but that's all right. Oh, let me move this space out of the way. As always, guys, your base will get sleeved. Um, so we'll have that done. Here's Spider Gwen, Throg, Bucky Barnes on the refractor. Ooh, I didn't see that number coming. Very nice. Solaris out of the 185 on the print. Out of 399 on the Spiderwebs. Cool character. Onslaught. Last spot, best spot. How many people passed on that spot, right? Mr. Fantastic. Abomination. Ooh, Spider Ham on the yellow lava. Very nice. Cannonball. Mole Man. Yeah, any spot can hit. Blink. And another Iron Man, Invincible Iron Man this time. Ronin. Calico. Havoc. Echo with the refractor. Phylavel. Rhino. Valeria. Dark Beast on the insert. Should be a yellow lava coming up, right? Storm. Killmonger. Jean Grey. There it is. Sandman on the yellow lava. Looks good on this yellow lava, actually. Swarm. Feel like that's another base. Duplicate. Layla with another base. Wreck-Rap. For those of you that don't know, Wreck-Rap is Parker in the alternate universe. Parker. Parker. Oh. Did you guys see that? Oh, this is a big card. I think this is a giant size. Yeah, I think this is a number giant size. Maybe. Falcon on the icons. Oh, maybe not. Just Falcon. I saw the red and the lines, and I was like, wait a minute. But not bad, not bad. Solaris. We've got to take down a yellow lava now. Let's take down. Let's do some shifting here. Let's take down Sentinel. We'll move Juggernaut to the back. And we'll put Solaris here. And Juggernaut to the back. Sandman. Spider-Ham on the yellow. We got Big Boy Thing right up in the middle here. And then we've got that last deck right there. Okay. Yes, Duck. Sorry about that. False alarm. I thought it was something big. It's just, I mean, Falcon's pretty big, but in general, but wasn't a numbered card like I thought it would be. Sunfire, Mandarin on the refractor. See, I think he would look good on an Iron Man parallel just because of the red and green, and it's almost like yellowy green. Jessica Jones. Iron Man card should be coming up, I think. I think that's what I got a glimpse of. Molecule Man. Adam Warlock. Oh, I thought I flipped it right. Ultron on the yellow lava. Shatterstar. Doc Ock. Bloodline. There's your Iron Man. Tales of Suspense again. Phantasma. Oh, those cards are stuck together. I haven't had that problem. Ooh, Big Boy Thanos. All we need is a Gamora, and that all those base cards would have showed up. Iron Fist. Just won't let it go. Echo. Craven the Hunter. Spider-Man 2099. Azar on the anniversary. Star-Lord. Typhoid Mary. Bloody Mary. Quicksilver. The Watcher on the yellow lava. Very nice. Hey, double up Watcher. The Hood. Invisible Woman. And Mr. Fantastic on the icons. All right. Let's go here. We'll set that one down and we'll move it to here. There we go. Beast on the base. Bullseye. What a beautiful looking card. Too bad this is the second time they've used this art. He was in a, I don't know, I forget which, maybe Annuals? I think it was in Annuals and had the same exact art. Mr. Fantastic. Another Cadet Marvel. On the yellow. Wolverine base. Craven the Hunter. Okoye. Iron Man insert. Okay, so it's over there. Yeah, it's over there. Typhoid Mary. Kate Bishop. Wreck Rap. Phyla-Vell. Cable. Venom. What a pretty card. Shatterstar. It's better in Sapphire because it's not as muddy. feel like this color is muddy in chrome, but when it looks in the other in sapphire, it looks pretty good. Deathlock. We've actually had all different anniversaries. Maybe Icarus, Molecule Man, Echo, She-Hulk on the yellow lava. Very nice. Angel, Black Knight, Dagger. I saw a 1 of 1 in Sapphire Dagger hit last night. Mr. Fantastic on the icons. There's a lot of duplicates on the icons. I feel like 2 Dooms, two Mr. Fantastics, Phantasma, the Watcher, oh, Silk. Yeah, 20 years is not as common, correct. And the Marvel Infinity is not as common either. Okay. And the last hit of the night goes to Lizard. Very nice. First on the print. I love first on the print. Big card. Very nice. Not as, obviously would have been better on a spider webs or something like that, suit the blue and red. But really, really pretty card. First on the print too. Yeah, I mean, no, I've never seen an Iron Man on 100. Yeah, it's first on the print, number 1. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Pretty solid break. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 8 blasters. We had 5 numbered cards. Technically, you're not supposed to count the rotation of that one. So that's awesome. And we've got a couple of duplicates on icons and other Iron Man cards. Not bad. But yeah, that was pretty solid all around. Good odds. Good odds. Good odds. Good odds. Oof. Sorry about that. I will put up the post break Givey, and then we'll do a recap. For the post break, I'm probably going to do. If Hunter wins, then we will do. We'll do a different card set for him, but I do want to keep on going with this X Force because Deadpool's been showing up lately, and I think that'd be fun for some folks to see, since Deadpool is not in this card set. He does have his own set coming though, like later this year. So save your pennies for that. I know that's going to be here soon enough. He'll have his own. Yeah, that Apocalypse card is the 305 card. The one that I was showing earlier of the Sapphire. Yeah, this is 305. So only 5 of them made. This is the one in the middle. It looks pretty even. So maybe they're all pretty straight, but I feel like it is a little left heavy. But if only, right? We're gonna do this as the Givey as we do our recap. So I'm gonna put this up. We're gonna do this as the post break Givey. Post or recap. So that is going to be live in just a little bit. If Hunter, if you win that again, if you win the Givey again, I'll have you. We'll pick something else for you. Run this recap Givey. So all my buyers, go ahead and get in there. Thank you again for partaking. I appreciate it very, very much so. Love you all deeply. I think if Addie is still here, she did buy a pack from a shop that we're gonna open up as well. If you guys want to stick around, I do breaks. I do breaks. I try to do twice a week. I can't do it every single day, but I do try to do it twice a week. This last week was somewhat short. We had some family situation things. But this week I'm hoping to come back on Thursday. Um, hoping to come back on Thursday with another um, same 8 blaster break. Hopefully, we get as lucky as we did this time. Um, 5 numbered cards. 5 numbered cards is pretty good on 8 blasters. It's pretty good odds. A little bit better than 50%. Doesn't quite make up for the last break that we did. That was atrocious how many numbered cards we got. Um, but let's go through our recap while all of my buyers are getting into the giveaway there. And then we've got 3.5 minutes on that. That's good. Okay. So our Iron Man inserts, actually I'll do that last because it's 50. Yellow lavas, we got Ultron, Watcher, Cadet Marvel, She-Hulk, Spider-Ham, Sandman, Sentinel, Liberty, Echo, Cadet Marvel, Mephisto, Juggernaut, Lady Liberty, Thor on the Lava, Killmonger, Moon Knight. Those are your yellow lavas. We got a Solaris at a $3.99. Didn't go down all the way. There we go. Then we have the Nebula out of $2.99. And then we have the Angel out of $1.99. And then we have Lizard first on the print out of 100. And then our Iron Man cards, which is Superior Iron Man, Tales of Suspense, Invincible Iron Man, Superior, Crash and Burn, Invincible, Invincible, and Iron Man Total War, and the out of 50 Tales of Suspense. Gold. 39 out of 50. Very nice. Very, very nice. Not a bad break. Not a bad break. While we're waiting for that to go, I wanted to get Eddie. Eddie said you wanted me to choose. You can pick from the pack from the top ones and then rip. Oh, okay. Let's see where. Here it is. Here we go. Here we go. Better than my last session of Packouts. All right. So this is also from Comic Images. Addie, we're going to give you one of these packages. This is Addie. Addie wants me to pull from the top. This one looks like it's begging to come out. So we're going to take this one. This is Marvel's Fantastic First Covers, Series 2. Series 1 is almost unattainable. Like it's very, very difficult to find. But these are basically all comic covers. So you got some classic ones in there, like Wolverine's appearances and Hulk appearances and stuff like that. So it's a fun pack to open. Addie, do you want the wrapping on this one? It's not. I mean, it's kind of plain Jane. This pack has about 100. And the Gibby is going. The Needful Things. Congrats. Let me know if you want me to rip that one too, okay? If he's still here. Haven't seen him in chat in a little bit. Ship it? Okay, sounds good. I'll ship it. Da, 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 da. Ooh, the new Warriors. They're so off center. But yeah, they're like little small comics. They're not booklets or anything. It's just the covers, but they remind me of when you bag and board a comic book. It's how it feels. Um, Power Pack, Human Fly, Cloak and Dagger, and Doctor Strange, Hawkeye, and Mockingbird. This is, I think, pre their relationship. They're just like two characters. Silver Surfer, Peter Parker, and the Spectacular Spider-Man. X-Men versus the Avengers. This is the first time I think they fought. Deathlock. This is when they went into the realism look, where they tried to make them not as cartoonish. Um, I don't know if they achieved that, but Vision and the Scarlet Witch. Then there's little notes about them, who the creative team was, some brief details about the comic itself, why it's important, why it's um, why it's worth knowing about it. But if you can memorize any of these covers and you rifle through any old boxes, you would be able to be able to find valuable comics essentially. Are you talking about this one? It is not. This one is not. This one is um this is when Dwayne McDuffie and Gregory Wright were doing it, 1991. He comes a little bit later, but this kind of starts that trend of like, oh, do we want to make them more realistic looking? Yeah, yeah, almost. A year too early. This is kind of what brings that on. But yeah, New Warriors. This is the Kid Nova. Um, and Marita is in there as well. Night Thrasher is when Night Thrasher was popular. Yeah. Um, is there anything particular you want me to top load? I'll sleeve them all, but if you wanted me to top load something specific, yeah, Spidey the Spider Man is probably a good bet. I think the Surfer was also a good bet. So I can sleeve those two. Anything else? Good night, Duck. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming out, hanging out with us tonight. And then I am shipping the other one. Hopefully, you get a Deadpool out of that. And that is all about it for me, unless anybody else wants to do rest of the packs. Um, I'm open. Um, Addie, I completed my Silver Surfer. I finally brought it out of storage. Um, so I can show you that if you wanted to see all of the cards. Otherwise, if you've gone through all of them, I think I'm going to top load this one too because it's New Warriors. And I think that will be it. Yeah, well, I should probably do this one too. Oh, you got a full set of it? Nice. Yeah, it's a good it's yeah, super amazing. It's definitely if anybody's asking for, like, if they say that they PC a Thanos or a Galactus or something of that nature, it's almost always the case that they've never seen those cards, because it's just not that popular of a card or of a set. But I will get to packing so I can get this out this evening or tomorrow, for everybody. If that is all it, then you guys have a good night. I'll send you guys out on the raid. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna send you guys out on a raid. Okay. Thanks again, all. Oh, my phone wasn't even plugged in the entire time. Surprised we survived the entire show. Let's see what NW Rips is doing. All right. Thanks, all. Good night. Editing on that. Raid now.